What's up everybody, I'm Mike M.
And I'm Lewis.
And this is MMA Card Talk. As always, let's start off our episode by announcing the winners of last month's giveaway. Alright everybody, this is for the episode 2 giveaway. All you had to do to enter was leave a comment on our video. So between the two versions of episode 2, we had the one with errors and the one without. There were 16 different people that entered. So I got them all in random.org. I'm going to randomize 5 times, and the top 3 winners are the top 3 spots are the ones that win the cards. So the number 3 spot is going to get the 3 card lot from our round 2 break, which was Tyson Griffin Matt Relic, a Ryan Bader Gear Relic, and a Shane Carwin Auto. Our number 2 spot is going to get a Knockout 2012, I believe, Demetrius Johnson on-card Auto. And the number 1 spot is going to get a Lyoto Machida round 2 base autograph. So I'm going to randomize 5 times. So good luck everybody. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So let's see if I could zoom in on this and focus a little. Our number 3 spot, Titans Fan 818, wins the 3 card lot. Our number 2 spot, Tony Moran 1, wins the Demetrius Johnson Auto. And our number 1 spot for the Lyoto Machida round 2 Auto is Germinate. Congratulations guys, we'll be contacting you shortly.
Congrats again to our winners. Now let's take a closer look at Topps' latest release, Champions.
Topps UFC Champions was released on September 17, 2014 and is the latest UFC product from Topps. When first hearing about the product, it seemed like it was only going to have former and current UFC champions included, but ended up being like all other Topps UFC products. Hobby boxes consist of 20 packs with 5 hits per box, generally being 2 autos and 3 relics. Retail boxes include 10 packs plus 1 belt relic pack per box. And retail packs include 30 cards, 3 of them being parallels. The base set consists of 200 cards with parallel versions being silver, black out of 188, blue out of 88, purple out of 88 from retail packs, gold out of 25 predictor cards, ruby out of 8s, and platinum 1 of 1s. There are also short printed nickname versions as well, but current print runs and how many fighters were made is unknown. Topps Vault recently released the 1 of 1 proofs as well. Although it is not uncommon for some parallels to be similar to base cards, the silver parallels in Champions are by far the hardest to tell. In landscape cards, it is noticeable in the design tab next to the Champions logo, and in portrait style cards, it is noticeable in the bottom border. Not to mention the black border parallels from retail packs that aren't numbered. Moving on to the inserts, there are a 25 card set of Fight Night highlights, a 25 card set of Octagon Greats, and a 25 card set of the ever so popular mini fight poster cards. There are also gear relics with parallels out of 25, out of 8, and 1 of 1s, and there are matte relics with parallels out of 25, out of 8, and 1 of 1s. There are also 25 different belt relic cards, and parallel versions of those numbered out of 25. Now the autos. There are base autos with parallels being red ink out of 15, ruby out of 8, and platinum 1 of 1s. Notable first-time signers are Uriah Hall, Jessamine Duke, Juliana Pena, and Tarek Safadine. There are also gear autos with parallels out of 8 and 1 of 1s. There are Jumbo Fight Matte Autos out of 25 with parallels out of 8 and 1 of 1s. There are also Championship Lineage Dual Autos out of 10. There are Fight of the Night Autos out of 25 and Fight Night Highlight Dual Autos out of 10. And Octagon Greats Autos out of 25. Overall, Topps UFC 2014 Champions is a neat looking product at a decent price. However, according to eBay sales, they haven't been selling too well. Maybe now is the time to get some low-numbered cards. Now that we've discussed Topps 2014 Champions, let's go into breaker mode and break 2 of those bad boys open.
Alright, we're going to be opening up 2 boxes of Topps' latest release, Champions 2014. This box consists of 20 packs, and there's going to be 5 hits in there. Most likely 2 autos and 3 relics. So let's open it up and hopefully we pull something good here. First hit, it's a John Jones matte relic.
Let's get in. 2 color. I don't know if I can really pick it up on the camera, but a little 2 color relic. That's pretty neat.
And it's not numbered, so it's not a bad first hit. Gear.
Bring it up a little. Right about there. See a little better. There we go. There it is.
Here's a Shot Evans.
Is that a red ink or does it just look red from here?
No, it's not red ink, but it is numbered to 25.
Hold it up. There you go. Oh, because it's the Fight Night highlight one. That's cool.
So this one's number, can't make it out there, number 8 out of 25. So that's for Shot Evans, like knocking out. Look at that.
Those are cool.
And here we have a Phil Davis. Here.
It's not a bad one. It's one of your PC guys. Sorry about that, everybody. the camera stopped recording in the middle of the last few packs, but this was our last hit. It's Phil Davis Gear Auto. I don't think they're numbered, right, Lewis?
Yeah, this one is not, so it's just a
so
regular
the Gear
base.
Autos don't look to be numbered. Maybe, I think there's out of 8s that are numbered, and the 1-of-1s obviously, but the base Gear Autos are not numbered. But yeah, this was our last hit, a Phil Davis Gear Auto. So to wrap it up, we had a Rashad out of 25, a Phil Davis Gear Auto, and we also had the Phil Davis Gear, Johnny Hendricks Gear, and a John Jones, looks like 2-color matte relic. So that was our hits for the first box.
We're gonna clean up a little and open up box number 2. Alright, we're gonna crack open box number 2 here. Hopefully we get a 1-of-1 of some sort. Something.
Uh-oh. So hold on, let me focus this bad boy. Alright, here we go.
Ronda Rousey.
Alright.
Purple matte relic.
You know other good stuff's coming when you get a Rousey in a box.
Jim Miller number 225. And this might be a PC card for Mike.
Yeah, don't have that one yet.
A pink Misha Tate Gear Auto. I'm sorry, Gear Relic. Whoa.
What'd you get?
We got a Glover Teixeira 1-of-1.
There it is. Hold that closer to the camera so we can get that on camera. Let's see. And is there any way to tell the difference on the actual?
I thought it was a blue, so it looks kind of bluish, but...
So definitely got a different color to it, as opposed to a base.
This is your blue.
So it definitely has a lighter color than the blue. But on camera, actually, it's hard to tell. You can see a little bit of the difference.
I did think it was just a blue card, numbered out of 88, but...
1-on-1, Glover Teixeira.
Another limited auto.
Yeah, let me zoom in on that one. That's a good one.
BJ Penn. Octagon Greats. Out of 25. Daniel Cormier.
Oh!
Ruby, right? Daniel Cormier. So it's a Ruby matte auto.
Yeah.
So 1 out of 8.
Probably one of the best boxes ever, huh?
Yeah, not bad. 3 numbered autos.
So we're going to do the hit recap now. First up, we got the Jim Miller Fight Night Highlights, numbered out of 25. Let me get the light out of there. There we go. Looks pretty neat.
And this one's numbered 20 out of 25.
20 out of 25. Then you got the Octagon Greats, BJ Penn, numbered out of 25 as well, correct?
Correct.
And which one's
Number
that?
9 out of 25.
9 out of 25. That's an awesome auto. Then for the relics, Tate and Rousey. And you see Rousey on Tate's card too, getting a nice little punch to the face. We got a gear and a matte relic. Also the Glover Teixeira 1 of 1. That was a nice little hit right there. And then for the last pack, Lewis miraculously pulls another auto, which was a Daniel Cormier, and it looks like it's the 1 of 8 to be specific. So this was definitely an excellent box, and I'm glad you opened it as the second box.
In this month's How To segment, I'm going to show you how I submit cards to BGS for grading. Alright everybody, this is the How To tutorial on how to submit a submission to BGS for grading. The first thing you want to do is select a couple of cards that you think are grade worthy. We're going to go over how to select those. But what I do is I put every card in a penny sleeve, and it's the actual, it's not the regular size penny sleeve, it's the oversized one. So these are the ones I use, and I use that so the edges don't get messed up when you're putting them in the Ultra Pro sleeve holder, which is what I use. You can use Ultra Pro or Card Saver. I just prefer to use the Ultra Pro, but the Card Saver's one would be just as good. And you don't want to send them in top loaders or screw downs or one touch, because you're not going to get those back, and cards can actually get damaged if they're shipped in those holders. So they prefer something like this, an Ultra Pro or a Card Saver. So this is the John Jones I pulled from the round 2 box break that we did. So I'm going to submit this to get graded since it looks like it's in good condition. So you just carefully slide it in the sleeve. And you're set. These sleeves are pretty good because the card's not going to move in shipment when it's in transit or anything. So now let's take a look at what BGS is going to look for when you submit cards for grading. BGS is going to focus on 4 main categories. Categories being centering, edges, corners, and surface. With that in mind, remember that round 1 and title shot are notorious for having wide edges and soft corners. So be prepared for low grades if those are the cards you're submitting. Now let's take a look at the 12 cards we'll be submitting for grading. First, we have a John Jones blue auto from round 2. This is the card we pulled in our box break. Next up, we have another round 2 card. This is the Bloodlines auto of Hoist Gracie. Next, we have a main event 1 of 1 auto card of Shane Carwin. Next up is a Series 4 Thoughts from the Boss of John Jones and Dana White. This one's numbered to 25. Here we have a Keith Jardine Series 4 1 of 1 first auto. Next we have a Leaf MMA National Pride Chuck Liddell purple auto. This one numbered to 5. Here we have a 2011 Finest Dominic Cruz Superfractor auto. Here we have a Leaf MMA National Pride Purple Auto of Rory McDonald, this one numbered out of 10. Here we have a second Leaf MMA National Pride Purple Auto of Rory McDonald, numbered to 10. Here we have a Leaf MMA Metal National Pride Gold Auto 1 of 1 of Jacare. Here we have a Ballard Ronda Rousey Glory Auto from Finest 2013. And last but not least is a Kat Zingano 1 of 1 Superfractor Auto. Now let's take a look of how we're going to package these cards for shipping. The first thing we're going to need is a couple of pieces of cardboard cut just slightly bigger than the Ultra Pro sleeve or the card saver you're going to use. I try to stack them in stacks of 10 or less. Since we have 12 cards, I'm going to do 2 stacks of 6. So that's 6 there and 6 here. You don't want to use any tape when you're sandwiching these cards. So rubber bands is what's recommended. Now you don't want to have the rubber bands too tight because the cards could be damaged. Now, like I said earlier, it's very important that the cardboard is just slightly bigger than the sleeve, so the sleeve itself doesn't get damaged and the card doesn't get damaged. So here we have our 2 stacks. The next thing we want to do is secure these 2 stacks for shipping. You can use either bubble wrap or peanuts. I prefer myself to use the bubble wrap. Let's just get this out of the way here. You always have to remember that these are your cards, so you want to prepare them properly and protect them properly. Next, you want to find a suitable box for your cards to be placed in. You don't want to use a box that's going to be too big where the cards are going to be rattling. So this box here is a perfect fit. And last but not least, you don't want to forget your form before you seal the box. That's very important. You can get your submission form by going to Beckett.com. Here you'll provide your personal information, describe the cards you're submitting for grading, and the grading service you prefer. Now that that's said, the final step is to seal the box. What I use and what you should use is some packing tape. You can get this by going to a office store like Staples or Office Max or Office Depot or something like that. You wet the backside and you seal the box. I choose to seal the bottom of the box and all the edges, but how much tape you use is up to you. Now the hard part, now we wait. Okay, the cards came back. We went for the 5-day service. Very impressed with the grade, so let's show the camera real quick what our grades were. First off, our John Jones that we pulled from our round 2 box break. 9.5 10 auto. Our Bloodlines Hoist Gracie. 8.5 10 auto. Our Shane Carwin main event 1 of 1. 9.5 10 auto. So I'm very happy with this one. I was also very happy with this one, the John Jones Thoughts from the Boss 9.5 10 auto. Next, the Keith Jardine 1 of 1. 9.5 10 auto. The Chuck Liddell National Pride, that was a 9.5 10 auto as well. Happy with this grade. Dominic Cruz Finest 1 of 1. 9.5 10 auto. Now our Rory McDonald's, they were both 9.5s, but this one had a 10 auto, which I'm very happy with. So happy with that. Next we have the Jacare 1 of 1. That was a 9 mint 10 auto. That's the 1 of 1, so that's a card I'm happy with. Next, the Glory Auto Ronda Rousey. That was a 9.5 10 auto. So very happy with this one. This is actually the 1 out of 8. And last but not least, the Kat Zingano 1 of 1. 9.5 10 auto. Very happy with this.
Now let's get into this month's featured fighter in our Fighter Spotlight. On April 6, 2013, Conor McGregor made an outstanding UFC debut by defeating Marcus Brimage via TKO in the first round. Since then, he has a perfect UFC record of 4-0 with notable TKOs over Diego Brandao and Dustin Poirier. In recent months, Conor McGregor cards have made a tremendous jump in price. His Knockout 2014 1 of 1 auto sold for $1249.99, a Knockout 2014 1 of 1 glove book relic card sold for $9.99, and a 2013 Bloodlines 1 of 1 sketch by Brad Utterstrom sold for $325. Aside from his high-end cards, his base autos that were selling for $45 have almost doubled in price, as well as any other numbered cards of his, including 2013 Bloodlines cards, 2014 Triple Threads relics, and 2014 Champions parallels. The hype around Conor McGregor at the moment is phenomenal. However, we will see if he has what it takes to become the new UFC featherweight champion. But at least for the moment, pulling a Conor McGregor auto is definitely a good thing.
Now let's take a look at this month's top eBay sales.
Starting off our top 10 eBay sales is a 2012 Topps UFC Finest Ronda Rousey base auto graded 9.5 with a 10 auto selling for $280.01. Number 9 is a 2013 Topps UFC Finest Cain Velasquez 1 of 1 auto selling for $300. The number 8 spot is another 2012 Topps UFC Finest Ronda Rousey base auto graded 9.5 with a 10 auto, selling for $305. The number 7 spot belongs to a 2011 Leaf MMA Metal Cain Velasquez 1 of 1 auto, selling for $375. At number 6 is a 2012 Topps UFC Bloodlines Ronda Rousey Ruby Gear auto out of 8, selling for $455. Number 5 spot is a 2011 Topps UFC Finest Chris Weidman Octafractor auto out of 8, selling for $500. The number 4 spot is a 2012 Topps UFC Finest Nick Diaz Grill Gear mouthpiece, numbered 1 of 1, selling for $500. Coming in at the number 3 spot is a 2014 Topps UFC Knockout Triple Threads Combo Relic Book numbered out of 3, selling for $502.49. The number 2 spot is home to a 2009 Topps UFC Round 1 Complete Silver out of 288 set. It sold for $519.99. The number 1 top eBay sale of September is a 2010 Topps UFC Series 4 Cain Velasquez Red Ink Auto numbered out of 15. It sold for $599.99. Now let's get into this month's giveaway. All you have to do to enter is retweet this episode. Sticking to our 2014 Champions theme, we're going to be giving away 5 cards to 3 winners. Our number 3 spot is going to take a Johnny Hendricks Gear Relic. The number 2 spot will take a Phil Davis Gear Relic and a Phil Davis Gear Auto. And our number 1 spot will take a Ronda Rousey Matte Relic and a John Jones 2-color Matte Relic.
So remember, retweet this episode to be eligible to win.
And feel free to hit us up on Twitter with any questions or comments, or share your pictures of your collection with us, and maybe it'll be featured in our end credits. I'm Mike M.
And I'm Lewis.
And this is MMA Card Talk.